Hello everyone, you are tuned into ESI Africa. This is your Power and Energy Go-To channel, and it's good to be in your company today. I am joined in conversation with Mr. SHIFERAW TELILA, who is the Chief Executive Officer of Ethiopian Electric Utility. How are you doing, sir, today?
I'm fine. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to be with you. So to just start off our discussion, I just wanted to understand what are some of the challenges you think is facing utility companies across Africa at the moment?
To start with our utility in Ethiopia, the basic challenge we have is two. Number one is in Ethiopia is growing fast and the load growth is very high. From the supply end, we are investing a lot on generation plant. Of course, all are renewable resources. But when we see the evacuating network, the transmission and the distribution network, especially in big cities where investments are booming, the networks, the infrastructures are very old and aged. So this is one challenge. So to evacuate the power and to ensure supply reliability, we are facing the network capacity limitation. The other one is, as you know, Ethiopia is the second largest population in Africa, next to Nigeria. We are almost more than 100 million population at this time. So we need to electrify this community, especially in rural areas. The access is almost about 50% of the population to have an access, and the remaining community need to get access. So this is lack of access to modern energy is another challenge, and we are working mainly on these two challenges to just ensure the supply reliability. We have embarked on different rehabilitation and upgrading of the existing grid and modernizing, of course. Not only it, but most of the operation systems are undertaken by just manual. So we are automating, starting from the capital of Ethiopia, Addis Ababa. We are investing on grid modernization. So recently SCADA project and automation of the customer metering is underway. We are doing same thing in other capital cities where there is high investment. So rehabilitating and modernizing the grid. And on rural electrification, of course, we have launched an ambitious program in 2018, and we are aspiring to have 100% access, of course, using renewable energy resources.
Yeah, that is very interesting for me, because what I'm hearing is a very strong economy coming up, but also the population is significantly high, over 100 million, you said. So how do you plan to meet that demand? What is the current generation capacity for Ethiopia?
Yeah, the current generation is about 4.5 giga now. There are ongoing projects of about 8 gigawatt or 8,000 megawatt, including Renaissance Dam, other renewable hydro projects and solar and wind projects are ongoing. On supply, this is what we are doing, but similarly, we are connecting new customers and businesses to the grid. And on the electrification side, this is what I explain is about utility scale generation.
Yes.
But on top of that, we are also we have ambitious program on electrification, and this electrification program mainly we do it using grid. If the area is closer to the grid, based on the cost-benefit analysis, we are connecting to the grid. And if the area is remote, we are also using distributed generations like solar mini grids.
Okay, so that introduces me to my next question, which is about the energy mix in Ethiopia. What is the landscape? How does it look?
Okay, the existing energy is mainly from hydro now, and about 10% is from other renewable resources, from wind and geothermal. And in rural areas, what we are doing now, we are mainly focusing on solar mini grids.
Good. Yeah.
These mini grids, the capacity of these mini grids are in the range of 100 kilowatts up to 2 megawatts capacity.
That's strong.
Yeah, very strong, yeah. And we are also decommissioning the previous diesel generations. We are changing to hydro and some to solar mini grids.
That's very interesting, and thank you very much for giving us that landscape. What role do you think independent power producers can play in Ethiopia at the moment?
Of course, the independent power producers can come and invest in Ethiopian power sector. It could be utility scale generations like solar mini grids, geothermal, wind, because in 2017 Ethiopia has formulated and approved PPA law, which is one of enabling legal environment, so investor can invest on that, and rural areas also where there be attractive business like in irrigation sites. Solar mini grids could also be a feasible business for IPPs, and these are open businesses for investors to come and invest in Ethiopia.
That's very good and encouraging, and I know that there is a lot that is happening in Ethiopia at the moment, especially from the economic front, but it was good just to understand that energy landscape from you, and thank you very much for your time. I really enjoyed chatting to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for joining us for this interview. Please like and subscribe to ESI Africa.